Hello, my beautiful people. Today we're checking out this amazing figure. Well, not so amazing, but you're going to see later why. But we're going to check out this figure from Animester. It's a Karaz Red Samurai scale 1/9 scale. So she's roughly like 19 centimeters tall. But yeah, let's review her and see if she's worth buying and worth spending your money on this product or figurine or however you want to call it. So let's begin. Okay, so let's start first reviewing this figure. I removed the wings she has for a more easily review. And yeah, let's start first with the head. You can see here all of the paint job, all of the sculpt. It's really well done. I mean, I have too much gripes with this figure, but I will explain them later on. But first, I gotta say the sculpt on this figure and the paint job, it's really well done. I don't have any issues with that. I mean, everything looks correct. I think the style of this figure, it's like a futuristic kind of Nike, like robotic girl with some mechanical parts, and I think that's the thing they wanted to do on this figurine. Those are some armor parts which I will explain later on. But yeah, here we have the details look really clean. She has a scan QR code. I don't know if you can scan this. I don't know why it's on there, but if you guys know, let me know in the comments. But here are her knives, her everything. I mean, everything looks clean. The clothing looks really cool. I think it's one of the best aspects of this figure. And yeah, her chest and legs are made out of rubber. It's squishy and it's not removable, sadly. So yeah, all of you dirty people who wanted to remove this part, it's not. But she has like some detailed nipples. It's kind of weird. So yeah, I don't know. I picked this figure only because of the style, not because of this aspect. It looks really cool, but once you have it in hand, it's really disappointing for me. First of all, I want to start with the articulation. Yeah, the articulation first. The head articulation is really lame. I tried to do some modifications, so if maybe it has some better articulation, but that wasn't the case. It has only a single joint, or well, a single peg, ball peg. That's great, but it doesn't even move. So when you try to move the head and you don't have any range only looking down, but when you want to look up, it's not possible. I think it's because of the hair mostly. So yeah, don't expect too much articulation on the head. She can twist it. So that's kind of the basic thing. Now with the shoulders, she doesn't have a butterfly joint, and you may be asking what happened to her left arm. Well, I had an issue where it's so loose that it always falls apart. Maybe when you twist it, something like that. I tried to use some super glue, but it didn't work in the end. I think it got much worse. But yeah, she doesn't have any butterfly joint. She can close them that far. I mean, even if she had one, she won't be able because of the massive, huge breasts that she has. And as for the back, she doesn't have any much range. I think this is pretty normal. I mean, I cannot have more range in this like this in real life. So yeah. Now she has a bicep swivel, and one thing I noticed is that if you wanted to put the sword like this, and with the wings here, I think this will create like some. Let me put an example here. Like, look, let's imagine that the three wings are united or well attached to the left arm. You wanted to twist it like this. It will always be how can I say this word? Oh, and her hair always falls apart. That's really trash. The wing will always be on the way when you try to move it, Like you have to articulate the wing, then after the left arm. I don't know why they tried to do that. That's really dumb. I don't know. Maybe they would have done a better articulation if this was on here. All of these to be like a single part, a single piece, and do only this part, because in the end you won't move really well. Maybe it was a great idea, a great concept, but man, I don't know if this is the first figure they create. I think it's not, but yeah, what can I say? So she has double jointed elbows and normal wrist articulation. And yeah, I think you can do your basic poses, but if you want to try to do some poses like a Yamaguchi one or a basic figures articulation, you won't be able to do it. Now, as for the chest piece, it's another a ball peg. I will just let it loose over there. It's a ball peg, so yeah, and the hair. Oh, man, I hate this. I really hate this. Why do something so expensive and have some common issues like that? Maybe she wasn't meant to be posed like a great figure. Now, as for the upper chest rotation, she can just move it, your basic chest rotation, and yeah, that's it for all of the middle part of the body, because she doesn't have any waist movement. It doesn't move. She cannot twist. It's a single piece, single torso piece. You have to depend on the legs mostly for this articulated part. And let me show you, because here in the instructions for the legs, I don't know if you guys have a rubber figure like this one, but in the instructions it said that the legs have to move in a certain way. I haven't translated this, but I will explain it to you based on the things I know. You have to move this leg up in order to only move it to the left or the right. You have to kick like this and move to the left or right, because this this mechanism, it gets stuck if you do a movement like this one. When you try to, you have to move it and then you can twist it. Like if you do this, and this is the correct way, but if you try to do another thing or another movement, you will break it apart and it will get stuck. And I really had a difficult time trying to make it better. But yeah, you have to be careful with that. I will show it to you right now. As you can see here, I won't, well, I will put her because it will look really weird. So yeah, first of all, you have to kick it like this. That's how far she can kick. Maybe if you force it a little, you can have better range, but yeah. And now you can open it. And now I think this part is locked, so you have to bring it over again and put it here. Let me show you with the left leg. You have to open, kick, and now you can't open the leg. But I don't know if that was the correct way, but yeah, that's how far she can bend them. She can open them normally, and when you open them like this, you don't move it up. I don't know. I don't really want to move it, but yeah, here's her twist and close, and yeah, I think she can sit. And let me show you guys how she looks. I think for the rest of these let me just, okay, her left arm went to the sky, and as for her body, you can get her out of this pose, and there we go. So yeah, it's really satisfying to touch these parts. She has a really nice butt. And let me search for the left arm because I don't know where it is. Okay, now after you get the clothes off of her body, I mean everything with consent, guys. We don't want any accusations. I don't know what I'm even saying. I don't know, guys, if you are watching this or YouTube. I don't know. But yeah, here is the figure without the clothing. You will think that it will give her more range of articulation, but it's not. It's the same. The silicone, it's so tight that it will always kind of go back to its place. But she can do a sitting pose, and she has double jointed knees. But they are really stiff. I think it's the stiffest part on this figure. And she has the normal ankle articulation. You know, she can do a kind of a split, a middle split. You know, this part looks really like a butt. I think it looks great, but it gets very dirty so easily. And yeah, that's it for the articulation. I think it's really trash. I expected better, but for the normal poses, it works with normal poses. It's not really trash overall, but maybe you need too much patience when articulating this figure. So for me, it's easily a 7 out of 10, only because it can do your normal poses, but if you wanted to do much more things with her, it won't be possible. Even though her articulation is trash, the accessories are not. I think it's a really good, I think they are a really good fit for this figure, but it's not always enough, you know. Here we have the hands for her, for holding her swords, holding her weapons, all of that stuff. Now let me put her here in the back, I don't know, like right here, sitting right there, I don't know. You may count this one as an articulation, I mean as an accessory. It's her clothing. Now we have the wings we saw earlier. They look really cool once you put them, but it's such a hassle to work on them. They look really nice. I think the paint job is really well done, but the pegs are really trash. I don't know why. I don't know why is that. You have her sword, which again, I think it looks really cool. This is one of the main reasons I wanted to buy this figure, because of the accessories and maybe the possibility she offered, but I didn't have any idea how this brand works. This is my first figure from them. So yeah, I'm not disappointed, but I expected a little bit better. Here we have the knife holder. It goes on the side of this clothing piece. Either I think I will be showing you some photos of how it looks, because I think I took plenty of photos. You can modify her arm 3 different ways. You can have her left arm with nothing, holding nothing, obviously. Here comes an accessory that lets her grab her claymore because it's really big, and the pegs and the hand may not be fitting or well be holding the arm, you know. And she comes also with kind of a claw for her swords. You just put them, you just put the knives, sorry, and it will create like kind of a claw. She comes also with her normal face she has over there, also with a screaming face, and they are movable eyes, so you can do a lot of things. I think it's a great part that you can move them, but it's, again, you have to work all more for the posing. If you have patience enough, you can work with this. She has a shy face. It's not a face, the hahahha face, you know. I think it's a shy face, but you can do the nasty stuff. They always do. I mean, I don't like these kind of faces. For me, it's a shy face because for me it's a shy face because she can be like, you know, oh my god, it's a little mudeng, like, oh my god, it's so cute. Okay, I don't know, some stuff like that. And the serious speed face. I'm kind of homeless face. So yeah, I don't know why you need this face. I think it's my a smiling one or just a serious face. I don't know. Maybe it would be better another face, like an angry face, a grinning face, maybe. I don't know why it's there. She comes also with another weapon. This is kind of a sword holder, and this one is really cool because you can just, oh, let me adjust here the zoom. Okay, you can just adjust this sword. You take it apart from here, and from the big sword you just attach it, and it makes an even bigger sword. Or you can put it right here, which uh, looks much better as a sword. It looks much better. So yeah, and it's the holder right here. Now she comes with also two armor parts for her legs, which you will be checking out on some photos I will put. And also, what else? A weapon holder, which I broke because in the instructions it wasn't specified how to use it. So yeah, I broke this thing apart, and I don't think I will be using it anymore. But it looks really cool on the figure. It looks really cool. If you have, like, if you don't break it apart, you're so lucky because it looks really cool. But yeah, that's a bad luck I have. And what else? A weapon holder for when she's not wearing her clothing. You can put here the knives and all of that stuff. And what else? What else? It comes with your normal open hands. I think they look really cool. The right hand is covered with a black glove. I don't know what it is. So yeah, it's open hands. Again, some weapon holding hands, but I don't know the difference with each one. Because there's one with the index finger opened, which I don't know for which weapon it is. I think it's the claymore. There's another one with a much closer, which looks really the same as the other one. This has I think this is for the sword because the sword fits perfectly here. You can see here. I think this is for the sword, but I don't know why they don't give her like a pair of these ones. I don't know what's the decision with this. And closed fist, and again two hands with an index finger. I think I already showed these ones. And the most important part of this figure, the reason why I bought it, she comes with interchangeable feet. Woo! Oh, woo! It's really difficult. I won't do it here. So she comes with interchangeable feet. Yeah, feet. I said it correctly. Sorry. And one is spread out, which it's from the bonus. I don't know. I don't know. I may not be using them too much. They are also made out of rubber or silicone. I don't know which word you guys use. I'm not American. And relaxed feet. They are also made out of rubber, man. Man, this figure has a lot of accessories. So yeah, her feet has her normal high heel feet. I don't know why they did this. And the most disgusting part, this base, it's really trash. I'm going to use it on my Yamaguchi Venom. It has some compartments for storing your figures, but it's too big. I don't like this stand. It looks cool. It looks cool, but it's trash. For me, it's trash. This is trash. It comes with a claw with clamping effects and all that stuff. And yeah, that's it for this figure. The accessories, I don't think you can ask more things. Maybe some more expressive faces other than these four regular faces. But yeah, for me the accessories are an 8 out of 10 easily. And yeah, let's move on to the final thoughts that I will give right now, because I don't want to do this size comparison. She's really tall. She's 19 centimeters tall. And yeah, I will give my final thoughts. I'll you watch some photos of the figure I took. Like I don't know, man. I was really disappointed with this one. So let's go to my final thoughts. Okay, so overall, she's easily a 7 out of 10. I was kind of disappointed with the articulation she has and the quality control of this product, but I really love the accessories and the style of this figure. I love the design of this figure. She looks really cool, and I hope they improve in the future releases they have. So let me know what you guys think, and I don't know, leave a like, subscribe, or a comment, or I don't know, do whatever you want. I don't think nobody sees this part, so yeah, see you next time. Bye bye. Have a good day.